So this is the Apiaceae. So the Apiaceae is the carrot or the parsley family. There's about 3,700 species globally, all herbaceous plants. So now we're in the world of herbaceous plants, and the key characters are basically three or maybe four. So often compound or highly dissected leaves. So think about carrot leaves, think about parsley leaves, and that kind of highly dissected nature all the way to compound and elaborately compound is a very good character. And then the most important one is that flowers are arranged in umbels. There's a couple exceptions to this, but if you see an umbel, you have dissected leaves, it's an herbaceous plant, pretty good idea that you're in the carrot or parsley family, the Apiaceae. Taproots are really common in this group, so as you think of carrots, and then the carrot or dill type smell is pretty common in this family. Yeah, as I said, the leaves are usually compound or highly divided, and they sometimes sheathe when they come to the stem. Distinct pith can also be a good character, and the smell, as I mentioned before. So the flowers often in umbels or compound umbels. So this is what's thought of as, they all come to one point, and then that happens twice. So that's a compound umbel, and that is pretty common in this family. You think of dill or carrots, often compound umbels. If you actually get in and look at the flowers, they're 5 petals, and then the fruit have ridges along them. So they're achenes that have very prominent ridges. You can think of kind of fennel seeds, if you ever have had those, or cumin seeds, similar type of structure. And lots of culinary plants, lots of herbaceous plants are found in this family. There's one really, so that's the main stuff. And I apologize for this in advance, but as with all things in plants, you have the rule, which is what I just explained to you, and then you have a couple of exceptions. And there's one really common plant around Sydney that is an exception to this rule, and this is the flannel flower. So it looks for all the world like it should be in the Asteraceae, but actually if you get in there and dissect it, it has many of the characteristics of being in an Apiaceae, except for the fact that its inflorescence is not an umbel, and it's more like an Asteraceae type inflorescence. So I apologize about that, but you'll see flannel flowers around, and I just wanted you to not be confused that this is actually in the Apiaceae, although it's a really weird one and not in the Asteraceae.